Hey everyone, it's Kevin here with Knifeaholics, and I figured I'd take my ever-expanding knife hobby to the next level and try to just start reviewing some knives. In the future, I'm going to try doing more knife reviews, but I'm going to be trying to doing them quick and easy and no nonsense at all, so that way people can get the info they need without too much filler. Now, as you can tell, for my first review, I'm going to be reviewing the Benchmade Anthem. Now, this knife is being discontinued in 2021, so if it's on your list of knives to get, I would suggest getting it as fast as possible. There probably are still some deals out there with these in stock, and they go for around $450, but on the secondary market, I've seen them go for around $350. This one here is mine. I got it on the secondary market, and I paid for right around $350, but I also got a MXG Gear deep clip carry that it came with my knife. And not that I have anything against the stock one, but I prefer more deep carry. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, $450, that is way too much for a knife. Even $350, I could never see myself spending that much on a knife. Well, let me tell you, I told myself that, and as you can probably tell, that went right out the window. But what makes this knife so special is the titanium handle that this knife is made of. It's all one solid piece, and then there's the blade. And speaking of the blade, it is 20 CV. I almost got a nice mirror polished edge on there. And 20 CV, for those who don't know, is an excellent blade steel. It's decently easy to sharpen, and it holds a nice long edge. It's definitely in my opinion better than S90V, definitely better than S30V, S35VN, depending on how you like your softness. This could go toe to toe with it. This knife is very, very sharp. As you can tell here, I have some 5.5 paracord, and without any effort at all, I just cut right through. Almost like butter. I'm hardly putting any pressure on this. And then moving on from the blade, one thing that I love the most, and I'm sure is very popular with this knife, is Benchmade's patented, well, no longer patented, but used to be patented, access lock, more or less. And for those who don't know, there's a singular bar in here that will keep this knife open no matter what you do until you pull this bar back, and then the knife can close. Now, traditionally, Benchmade has Omega springs, 2 Omega springs to keep their lock working and functioning. However, right here with this handle, they made one single coil spring holding the bar down, which I actually happen to like more, and I hope they'll do more of it in the future. That said, I think this is definitely a nice knife. For $350, it is a lot to spend, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for your first knife, but to be honest, if you're watching this review, this is probably not going to be your first knife anyway. So paying $350 on the secondary market or $450 on the regular market, I would definitely recommend if it's a knife that you think might be worth having, because it's definitely a nice piece of art. And again, with Benchmade's Life Shop warranty, you can definitely send this in and they can sharpen it for you, fix it, assuming they still have the parts. And like the saying goes, it is yours for life.